Hey guys, how you doing? Dan with a Dan 30-foot dory build. I blew my first piece of um, sandpaper here, sanding the front, just starting to sand the seam on the dory back there. I'll show it to you in a second here. I found something else also I don't like at all, and I knew I was asking for trouble, but here's that seam. I hope you can see it. There's two nails just barely sticking out here, and one over here at the bottom, and I'm sure that's what took out it split the belt sander paper in half. Now I'm about to show you something I find a little shocking on the belt sander itself. Now this is a Win WEN belt sander, ultra cheap, and I almost wrecked the second belt sander paper, and I'll show you what that is. Now, usually when you put something on the machine, you align it, right? Well, to me, this looks like it's really out of alignment, okay? So, you be the judge of this. Now, I sat down here, rotating this for a few minutes, wondering why the edge of the sandpaper is getting frayed, even before I even tried using it. And according to this machine right now, until I fiddle around with it, and I don't know if it'll be able to be altered or not, but check this out. Can you see how far out the paper is? Goes from nothing to almost 3/8. Okay, now that chewed up the side of the paper. I haven't even got it on the job yet. Now, here's another shot. I just noticed it here. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that, but check this down the side. Whoa, sorry. I got bad wrists. Check down the side of the paper. Now, the adjustment on this machine, and might as well throw the whole information on it. It's a 3x21, and the model of this machine is, excuse me, HB3216. Okay, you got that? Belt sander, 3x21. It's totally out of alignment. Now, the way the alignment bar in the front works, it just slides back and forth, which is supposed to move your paper back and forth, but it's not moving on the back roller. It stays. It's lagging behind. So something is out of alignment on the machine. I haven't even used it yet. So what I've done is found a happy medium, which is about 1/4 of an inch off center. So since I've already tried using this machine, I might as well just waste that belt and continue sanding a bit and entertain you, so you can see how well this machine so far is not working. It's running, but it's not holding the belt paper centered on the machine. Okay, it's offset about, oh, I don't know, almost 1/4 inch, 0 to 1/4 of an inch. That's a lot. Okay, I'm not going to use the Dutch catcher on it either. I'm just going to, let's just do this, okay? Try to set you up here again. I flipped the camera around to see what I was doing, so this might be a little cocky. Sorry. God, I wish I could do this really well, but okay, I'm going to try to get, okay. I think you got the idea there. Well, let's see how long this lasts. Not bad. Not too bad. Paper's still working. But you can see how far out I am here. It's not aligned at all. Not bad. Not bad. Ruby, go sit down. Okay, now here. The scene came out pretty good here. See that? That's not too bad. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm putting fiberglass over it. 2 layers, so I figure I'm not doing too bad. I just gotta figure why the alignment on my grinder, the belt sander, is not alignment. It's not aligning. The whole belt should move over, not just the front. So there you have it. That's just the start. Now the rest is birch. This is smooth. That's smooth birch. It's all smooth. Very little sanding involved here. And no, I'm not going to be filling in my screw holes. I'm going to let the resin do that when I go to put my fiberglass on. So just a little bit more sanding. There was a bump here. It's gone now. A little rough here. I can live with that. I'll give it a couple of more shots. It's also adjustable, variable speed. The only thing I don't like about it is either the plate is crooked or it just will not adjust itself to a proper squareness. Because, like I said, the front's out already by 1/4 of an inch. And there's not too much I can do about that. So I just wanted to come out here since it cleared up and take a shot at the front there. I can't really see what I'm looking at here. You see that? Okay, right there. So that seam, where the seam was back here, that seam here, that was really bumpy. That was really out. It was out. So the grinder was able to make that pretty even now. It's a little bit more sanding though, just a bit more, and this will be good. Now, this birch is nice. Just screw holes. I'm just gonna go do a real light sanding over it. And the only thing I'm worried about is I didn't get this far. All these joints here, see that? All these joints will definitely have to be sanded level. They're out a little bit. And of course, since you have 2 pieces butting each other, you're gonna get that. On the bottom here, I have got almost 2.5 to 3 inches of material that has to be removed. As you can see, this here, that just laid up that way. I didn't cut it. The next 2 pieces were actually, I had to drop them to square the sheets on when I was installing them. So I got about 2.5 inches inside the edge I have to remove. I think I'll be doing that after the bolt's flipped over. The only thing I'm concerned about now is getting all these joints. Now this one here is not too bad. Still needs to be sanded a little. Not too bad. So maybe using the birch wasn't a bad idea, even though everybody said that it's not waterproof. Well, as we know, Mr. Jeff Spira had originally designed these to use construction grade materials and then fiberglass over them. So this is exactly what I'm doing. So I'm really feeling good about the build so far. Just the joints, of course I'll have to get some more belts there and figure out what's going on with that machine. Why it's so unaligned is beyond me. It shouldn't be that bad. But it's a cheap machine, and I think Wim is living up to their reputation. I didn't want to go spend $600 or $400 on a Makita or a different brand because I just didn't want to sink that much money into a belt sander. Because what I'm doing now, I can probably do with a 24 grit sandpaper. I'm pretty good with a grinder. I used to build decks. I could use a grinder on that, 7-inch grinder, but my grinder has no stop on it. It's a probably 17 years old. And if I want to buy another one, I'm looking at 300 bucks. I'm not going to do that either. So, yeah, I'm doing okay. I can grind out the bottom just as well with the grinder as I can with this machine if it doesn't work out. So what do I have to do now? Well, I've got a couple of 7-inch grinding discs downstairs. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go down and get my grinder, and I'm going to put a disc on and see if I can do a better job than that Wim belt sander's doing. If it does, I won't use the belt sander. I've never used anything so crappy in my life. I wish at least it was aligned. I wouldn't be complaining so much. Maybe I'm not doing something I'm supposed to be doing with it to align it. I don't know. I'll go and take a look at it after I finish doing this video. But here's just a taste of what's going on. My original plan today was to come out and cut up all my pieces of fiberglass. But like I said, this morning it was raining, and now it's sunny and a little bit of cloud, and it's warmer out here. It's probably got 16 degrees. So I might just do that anyway. I'm not done yet. But yeah. So I'm going to leave you at this for now. I'm going to go monkey around with that machine and see if I can get that belt to align any better. And I am going to also go downstairs and get my 7-inch grinder. And I've got 3 new discs. I think they're 24 grit. And I'm going to just give it a shot over real quick for my own personal satisfaction to see if I can do a better job than that belt sander. But you saw it here. You've seen it in action. I've shown you what's wrong with it. The belt can't align itself properly. It's not sliding over. So something's out of whack, or that's just a wind tool. Okay? So thanks very much. Oh yeah, I wanted to also mention, more important, is I have now 61 subscribers, which is, between you and me, is mind-blowing. I'm really glad to have you aboard. Like I said, quality over quantity. So I've got quality. I got 61 subscribers. Thank you very much for subscribing. Thanks for taking the time. I hope at least I've shown you how this tool works and how you set it up, which is criminal. But anyway, I had to do it. I had to try it, and I have. Okay. Maybe not perfect for this job. Maybe I can align it up so it'll do the bottom nicely. I'm just ripping a bunch of caulking down. I put construction adhesive between all the joints of my 2x4s. I don't remember if I already mentioned that to you on my last video, but that's what I did. And that's what basically why I bought this for, is to sand the bottom. Now I've already done it once with a grinder, and it came out pretty darn good. Once you're used to knowing how to use a grinder and holding it, it does a good job. You just got to be patient with the grinder. But I'm going to give this wind another shot after I get off the video here, and if I decide not to use it again, my next video I'll mention what I had tried to do with it, tried to align it, and what it's capable of. So thank you very much. Subscribers, thank you very much again. I really appreciate you subscribing. Get my hand out of the picture. Hey, listen, if you're watching, thumbs up is cool. Subscribe, doesn't cost you nothing, right? Do me a favor, let me know you're out there. And for those of you that have already done that, I hope I'm entertaining you the best I can. Have a good day. This is Dan and his 30-foot dory belt. I'm going to call this one sanding session number 1. Thank you.